Hey guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming, and I am going to talk a bit about Maloch today. This is one of the latest characters I've got. I've got him from the lucky draw. Quite lucky, to be fair. Like, usually I just get skins and stuff like that. This is not going to be a guide or a build video. I think the build is pretty solid that you get from the standard, but as this is literally like my first game on Maloch on the mobile phone. This is not going to be like a coaching video or something like that. It's just like poor gameplay. I'm trying out different things, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about Maloch. We have something quite strange here because at first, like in the pick of the heroes, I thought that the Maganga is going to be the support because he was something else before, and after I logged in Maloch, he just switched to Maganga. The Liliana was already Lilianaing around, so that spot was kind of taken. So I thought Maganga would be support, but he basically just turned bot and went straight to that lane. So I am sitting here with the good old Talanas, which is quite difficult for us, as I need the farm to tank my way up to the top, and she needs the farm as well. And as you will see, there's a great Sephora sequence coming up. She's like really good. I recalled and I completely forgot about that water ring, and she's able to first blood me here. So like that Pharaoh is really good, and I realize the more games I play recently, like with the Florentino added to the game, I just have the feeling that the more players realized and found out how to play Sephora, and usually like if there is a Sephora, she will be brutal in those games. Like she's really strong. From my perspective, I haven't figured out how to play her. Like, yes, I do know her skills, but for me, she's a difficult character to play. And if I end up mid with her, like I tried her at the beginning, and those matchups were horrible. So you won't find any game with Sephora on my account, and that is for a good reason. But let's talk about Maloch. He is supposed to be a quite beefy sort of warrior tank type. Like in this game, I played him completely as this kind of bruiser who is only using his abilities to deal damage, but I'm going for full tank items at first. So I've got the sonic boots. I will have the shield. I'm going to have the medallion. So this is pretty much all tankiness, and this is not going to be enough. Like, this was like I try to outplay something, but then the Telenos is too low. So I'm going with the Aegis medallion. So I've got, and the Mail of Pain. So I've got plenty of armor, but from my feeling, and I do play tanks a lot. So I play Arthur. I play Tara, not that much. I love Aram. I love Arthur. I do play Thane quite a lot, and I think I'm quite okay-ish on Thane. And I have the feeling that the Maloch in the new meta, or like in the latest update, isn't as tanky as he might have been before. Like, yeah, I'm completely aware that you have to use your 2 first, and then you opt in with your 1. And I know that action like these are completely useless self-sacrifices. I'm not helping anyone, and now I couldn't even decide if I want to go in or get out. But this is like, why am I doing something like that? And then we've got the problem telling us isn't coming to me straight on, and she is able to get the yawn here, which is good for the team. But in the end, there was like, could have called here that I'm going to attack, and that would have solved things. Yeah, I'm tired. Guess that would have could have, yeah. I'm missing my words. Like, yeah, that could have led to a double kill or something like that if she would have committed herself. But yeah, this is just how it works. Like, if you're not calling, a lot of things happening. So I've got the feeling like the shield that you get from the two when if you slow enemies from Maloch isn't great. I don't like the glaive that much because it has this kind of time interruption. So you activate it, you have to wait for a short while, and then the skill activates. I don't like that much. Like, this is just too much timing for me, and I'm always quite nervous. So this is kind of like not the way that I want to play it. But what's really good, like I just have the feeling that if you have more levels, so sitting at level 6 right now, this is just going to be beneficial. Like, he gets better and he does stack more armor and stuff, but it's just, I don't really like it. Like, for me, that's not really the way that I want to play. Like, if I'm playing some sort of tank, I want to play him as a tank, and I want to have the feeling that I can take a couple of hits. And I just have the feeling that this is not working. And this is despite the fact that I have been playing against Yorn and Sephara, which are both pretty good on range and deal massive amounts of damage on range. But it's just like at level 1 and level 2, I just have the feeling that my health boxes are not existent. Like, that this is not really going to work out here for me. So it was quite a strange game, and I will play him more often eventually. Like, at the moment, I've got the problem. I've got so many characters that I don't even really know what to work and what to put onto the battlefield. And so at the moment, I'm kind of like I'm like getting content for this channel, so that I can present you like every single hero. But the problem then, on the other hand, is that you are kind of limited, because of course I can't play every hero like super well, and I'm not going to spend that much time in training. And then we've got the problem that new heroes are coming out. Like, we just have Florentino. There will be, I guess, Ceres will be coming soon, the lady with the whip. And then there is going to be that mechanical girl. She looks a bit like someone from Ghost in the Shell or something like that. She's got like massive arms, like cyborg arms, and she can shoot laser beams and stuff like that. So that laser beam is looking a bit like Natalia's skill here, her ult. So this is gonna be crazy. Like, if those guys are coming out, like, I really want to play them. I want to buy them, so I will have even more characters, and it's going to be really difficult what to play and whom to pick, because of course I can't max everyone, and I can't practice like characters just once in a while. So yeah, this is my personal struggle that I not only have with the channel, but that I have like in game. I have just bought so many characters, and I've got so many characters that I really have to focus on them, and I don't know what to do. Like, seriously, if someone in this channel would just give me an advice, or would like post requests, that would have been a hell lot easier. Like, then I could have just playing characters over and over again, and that would just be easy. But as no one is commenting here, like, I want to see that character play that, do that, I can't do it. Like, no one's talking to me. Yeah. I decided to go down here because, yeah, and now you see, that was what I thought would happen. And the Wukong did a good job on just jumping out, but then that was like calculated. That was pro play here. Like, to get the right angle and to get the right direction, I knew that he would be there, and I just got him. That was my tactics. I just wanted him. So right now I have 3 items max. And I still don't feel like a tank. Like, look at that. Like, yeah, I guess Thane and Gilder would have been down here as well pretty soon. Pretty fast. Checking the results, and at that moment I'm like surprised that I have the most kills in the game. Which is going to change here. Butterflies is getting back into the game. Defeat. Yep. That was a smart move. So I have maxed out my glaive now. I'm sitting on level 11. So that's alright. And he comes to the 4 again. Zafara. And I'm not doing that much damage, like in terms of damage, that could have been better. And now they interrupt my skill. The Wukong is on my ass, and that just kills me. And now super strange things are going to happen, like, okay, Butterfly is going in here, it picks up the double kill, that is alright. And then the Liliana thinks she can basically just deal with 3 enemies at the same time, which is completely nonsense, and she wasn't even caught off guard, so this is not making any sense at all, but things like that do happen if players overestimate their powers. But I can't see how a 3-3-6 Liliana is going to turn that battle around and defeat 6 people. But there might be Lilianas out in this world who are able to make plays like this. Our Liliana wasn't. So these 2 bad team fights put us in the stupid position of being behind in kills now. Good thing is that we have secured the Dark Dragon Super Abyssal thing, like Abyssal Dragon. That was good so far, but then we have to deal with a Zafara, which is just so annoying. Like, how can you? And that was then bad practice. There is the Wukong. There was the Wukong. We are able to get those 2 guys here. And this is completely turning the battle in our favor. The Butterfly is now really, really strong because I think she picked up 3 to 4 to 5 kills after I just checked that I am the player with I have been the player with the most kills on my side of the team, and this just gives us the opportunity to walk into the tier 1 tower, and that is that. And because the whole enemy team is still respawning, now the first enemy comes back. This is the game. This was that. I am finished with my first Maloch game, and look at the results. Like, that was really surprising because I had the feeling that I was playing pretty bad, 4-5 something-ish. But have a look. You might be surprised too. So what I can tell, I took most damage in my team, which is pretty solid. And I'm second best player with a total damage taken of 24.5%. So at least I did the tanking. Guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming. If you want to see more Maloch games, just leave me a comment in the comment section below. And as always, stay tuned. I will be back tomorrow.